Howdy folks, this is Tex Grebner with Tex Grebner Outdoors, and this is just a quick rundown of my recommendations for if you're going out in the field deer hunting this fall, what I think you probably should take with you. And this is part 2 of that, and you'll notice if you watched part 1 that I had a lot of things oriented towards survival. Well, the reason for that is I've been lost in the woods and it's not fucking fun, okay? Always be prepared. I learned that in Scouts. See my Once a Scout, Always a Scout video. But, and by the way, I didn't make Eagle, I was Scout First Class. But always be prepared. And just along with being prepared, it's not that hard to put together a good system to be prepared. And now I'm going to start telling you about a little bit more of the gear that I've been running in my Mad Dog Day Pack. Back that up a little bit. Okay, what do I have in this pouch? This here is a whistle. No, it's not a fucking rape whistle. It's a whistle. You've got a signal mirror in there and a compass. Now, I wouldn't necessarily trust this compass. That's why I have this one that you saw in part 1. This is O-ring sealed, waterproof, and you can put your matches in there. And why do you have a whistle? Because if you fall out of your tree stand after you unhook your safety harness, and by the way, always wear your safety harness, but if you fall out of your safety or out of your tree stand and you hit the ground and you're conscious, you're going to be in a world of hurt, and you're going to need to be located, okay? So that's why there's a whistle in here. Let's see, what else? That pocket's empty. This here, windicator. It makes a mess, so I'm not necessarily going to do it. But you squirt it into the wind and it tells you where the wind's blowing. Now, these are my Tinks scents. However, I'd like to talk on a bit of a comical note. Okay, folks. These are deer piss. You're not going to see me open them up, because if you do, you buy your scent, you put them in here, and there's a little wick in there that has a rod or a wire hook that you can hang on the tree. When you fill these up, fill them up outside, okay? Fill them up outside. Personally, I have 4 scent bombs or scent dispensers. 2 of them are doe estrus, 1 is Tinks Super Lure, and 1 is Trophy Buck Urine. Now, I don't get all wrapped up in the brand name of scents. It can be Wildlife Research, HS, Tinks, Code Blue. These things, these scents, are not magical talismans, okay? It doesn't matter how much scent you throw in the area. If you're a shitty hunter, nothing's going to make you succeed other than you actually succeeding. That's why we call it hunting and not killing. This is also, as I said before, a bow hunting gear oriented video, and you can hang these out at 15-20 yards out, and I personally would hang in a half moon shape. I'd hang my 2 doe estrus on the outside, and then I'd hang a trophy buck, and then I'd hang a super lure on the inside parts, and or that's for hunting the rut. which, by the way, the rut in Illinois sucked last year. So make sure to get out there and shoot them yearling does, because they're the ones that screw up the rut. But save your estrus stuff until the rut gets here, and I would say use trophy buck and super lure or some equivalent of that, and you're going to have a lot more luck. If a buck smells estrus opening day, he's going to get suspicious because he knows that it's not supposed to be. So I think that's all I got on the table right now, and I hope this video is going to be helpful to you guys. This system that I have here, looks like I'm doing laundry soon. This system that I have here is geared towards you guys that are packing in a climber stand. Now if you're packing in no stand and you've got a ladder stand, you're probably going to be able to put stuff in a backpack. So I just thought of one more thing that I kind of wanted to mention, so I'll turn the camera around and talk to it now. I've said it before, I've said it again. Big heavy knives are good weight, and I highly recommend this knife. This is the Marine Raider Spec Plus Bowie knife. And what I've said before, and I will say again, is throw your fucking Rambo knives out the fucking window. They don't work. They don't hold an edge. I mean, they're cool. Okay? They're cool. But anything that's got a sawback blade, it's bullshit. I'd like to see you do a video of you trying to saw a limb off of a tree with a sawback blade. So just do yourself a favor and get something similar to this, because this also removes the need for a tree saw because of its chopping capability when you're limbing out your tree or cutting shooting lanes. So, as always, God bless all my Ted Nugent blood brothers out there. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Thank you to those of you serving in the military and involved in law enforcement. As I said, it's May, and I'm already stoked about deer season here in Illinois for bow season. But I wanted to get this video out there so you new guys out there, like I was once, can find it and learn from it. And obviously, I got a button buck last year, so that's just how it goes. But that's how it goes. There's no guarantees, but I think that this information should be helpful. So thanks for watching. Tex Grebner Outdoors.